Now that we have learned how to add integers, let's take a look at subtracting integers. And a reminder, no calculator in this unit. Also, pause the video at any time that you need to as you are taking notes. The idea of subtracting integers is the same as adding the opposite. And let's explain what that means. So subtracting integers is the same as adding the opposite. Here we have 5 minus 3. So if we have $5 and we take away 3, we know we have 2 left. This has the same meaning as 5 plus negative 3. Again, in our addition rules, when signs are the same, we subtract and we take the sign of the number that we have more of, so we have more positives. So 5 minus 3 is the same as 5 plus negative 3. These are equivalent equations. They mean the same thing. So if we take a look at the number line, and we are on, if we have 5, we're starting at positive 5, and either looking at taking away 3, subtraction means negative, we can go back 3 and we are at positive 2, or like in our previous lesson, if we are positive 5 and we are adding a negative, this negative also means to go to the left. And so we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and we end up at positive 2. Another way we can look at this is if we have 5 positives and we add 3 negatives, we have 3 pairs of zeros and we have 2 positives left. Or if we just take the problem as it is and we have 5 positives and we take away 3, we have 2 positives left. So subtracting integers is the same as adding the opposite. The first number stays what it is. We change subtract to add, and then we take the opposite of the second number. This positive 3 becomes the negative 3. Here's another example talking about temperature. So negative 5 minus 3. So if we are at negative 5 and we subtract 3, subtraction means it goes left. 1, 2, 3, we are at negative 8 degrees. Or we can look at it at we're at negative 5 and we're going to add negative 3. So that means to continue, go to the left, negative 1, 2, 3. We're at negative 8 degrees. We can see this with our integer tiles. So we have negative 5, and we're going to take away 3. There, we don't have any positives to take away, so what we do is create a negative pair. So if we have a negative and a positive, that really is the value of 0. So I need to have 3 positives, so we're going to create 3 0 pairs. And now we are going to take away 3 of those positives. And what do we have left? We have 8 negatives. In this example, we're going to have 5 negatives. And we're going to add 3 more negatives. We have a total of 8 negatives. The 2 steps for subtraction is to first convert an addition problem by applying the concept of adding the opposite. So anytime we have subtraction and we're dealing with integers, we're going to apply add the opposite. And sometimes this is referred to as keep, change, change. So sometimes your teacher may say keep, change, change. And then once you convert your subtraction problem to addition, then you apply the addition rules that we learned in the previous lesson. So keep, change, change means we're going to keep the first number as is, change our subtract to addition, and then change the sign of the second number to its opposite, and then apply the addition rule. So let's take a look at some examples. So again, let's just do a recap. When the signs are the same, when we are adding, we are going to add and keep the sign. So this is back from our previous lesson. The signs are the same. We add these together and we apply the sign that they are. Positive 8 plus positive 3, positive 11. Negative 6 plus positive, negative 6 plus negative 6, the signs are the same. We get negative 12. Negative 5 plus negative 8, the signs are the same. We have 13 negatives. When the signs are different, we are going to subtract and take the sign with the larger naked number, also to refer to as the absolute value. You've taken away any sign. So example 5, we have negative 8 plus 3. These are different. We subtract. We have more negatives, so our answer is negative 5. 8 plus negative 3, signs are different. Subtract. There are more positives, so our answer is positive. Negative 4 plus 7, signs are different. We subtract. There are more positives, so our answer is positive. 4 plus negative 7, signs are different. We subtract, and we take the sign of the one that we have more of, and there are more negatives, so our answer is negative 3. Okay, so that was the simple summary for addition. Now let's look at the simple summary for subtraction. So convert each subtraction problem to addition by keep, change, change. And then we apply the addition rules that we just reviewed. So in all of these problems, we have subtraction, so we are going to apply keep, and then change subtract to add, and the second number to its opposite. Keep, change, change. Keep, change, change. Keep, change, change. Now we apply the addition rules. So subtraction requires a little bit more thinking. So we have changed all of our subtraction problems to addition by keep, change, change. Now we have negative 7 plus negative 4. Signs are the same, so we add and keep the sign. Number 10, signs are different. We subtract and keep the sign of the one we have more. We have more negatives, so we have negative 3. 7 plus negative 4, these are different, so we subtract and we have more positives, so our answer is positive. 12, 7 minus negative 4 is the same as 7 plus 4. Signs are the same. We add and we apply the sign that they are. They are positive. Okay, let's do a few more together. So we're going to do keep, change, change. So we have 5 plus negative 9. Now signs are different. We subtract and we have more negatives. We have negative 4. Keep, change, change. Signs are different, we subtract, and we have more positive, so our answer is positive. Keep, change, change. Signs are different, we subtract. There are more negatives, so our answer is negative. Keep, change, change. Signs are different, we subtract. There are more negatives, so we have a -8. Okay, so now make sure you apply the keep, change, change rule, and then you apply the addition rules. When signs are the same, add and keep. When signs are different, subtract and take the sign of the one you have more of. Make sure that once you see the answer key, that you make all corrections before moving on.